cow card. Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new studio vlog. If you're new here, I'm Shannon and I'm a pet portrait and wildlife artist and I specialise in coloured pencils, so if that's something that you're interested in then keep watching. So this week it's the start of a new week, although it is halfway through the day already because we didn't have any hot water today, so I've had to delay having a shower and getting ready till this afternoon. But here I am and I have an Etsy order to pack. So it's a card order with 5 cards. I'm just gonna go through it now while I chat to you. So this order is from Tia and we've got a cow card, a hedgehog card, a gorilla card, Christmas robin and a harvest mouse. So thank you Tia if you happen to be watching. But yeah, something exciting has happened. I finally went ahead and ordered a printer so that I can start printing my own greeting cards. It's something that I've been researching for a little while, so yeah, it's not something I've just like jumped into, and I'll show you the printer that I went with because it arrived not long ago. But for now I'm just gonna pack this order. I decided that it's nice to make a little bit more effort as well with getting ready for the day, so I am in a nice dress for a change. So this is the printer that I went for. I watched a lot of really boring videos all about printers. So it is the Epson EcoTank ET8500 and it is the smaller version of the printer that my lovely patron Steph recommended to me. So she has the one that prints A3 and this one prints A4, so it was a little bit cheaper and I just feel like I won't be printing that much A3 size, so I felt like it was kind of a little bit excessive for me personally. So yeah, I just decided to go with this option, and the ink is supposed to last a really long time. I think that's due to like it being an EcoTank version, so you don't have to replace the ink too much, but I suppose I'll find out exactly how good that is once I get using it. But yeah, like I said, I watched a lot of really boring comparison videos for different printers like Canon and whatnot, and a lot of the other printers had a con that kept coming up, which was they were very expensive to print, and this one seems to be pretty good for that. So yeah, that's why I went for this one. The print quality seems to be really nice from what I can see, and yeah, I kind of took a little bit of a chance on it, but with a little bit of research as well. So hopefully, if it's good, I can save you the trouble of watching a lot of really boring videos too. I'm going to unbox it, and I think I need to do a bit of tidying and make a little bit of space for where this is going to live. So when I open the box, this is what it looks like. I've taken out the little bits of polystyrene and I've just realised there's a disc for the software, and my laptop is a MacBook Pro. It doesn't have anywhere to put discs, so I don't really know what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll be able to download the software online, or I might have to buy a disc thing to plug into it, so that's a little bit annoying, but so these are all the little ink bottles and I really like the way it looks. I like the fact that it's white, and this is the little screen. I need to take all of these little blue bits off. Always very satisfying. just been doing all these alignment things, and this is an overthinker's worst nightmare. Like, how are you meant to tell which line is broken? They all look the same. But yeah, this is the very boring bit now out of the way. I've been wondering whether I should put it up here on top of all these crates that I've got. I do plan on getting like another one of these to put here, like a taller one, but for now I'll just use what I have, and I'm hoping it'll be like deep enough at the top to fit the printer properly. But yeah, just gonna have a little play around with tidying this up and see how it fits. Okay, so that does fit quite well. I feel like it isn't the sturdiest of things, but I feel like it'll be all right for now till I sort out some sort of better quality shelving. But yeah, this is a mess too. I need to have a tidy up of that. But that fits really nicely. I think it looks very sleek, and I'm excited to give it a go. Unfortunately, the paper that I ordered hasn't arrived yet, so I won't be able to do a test print or anything like that just yet. But in the meantime, I think I'm gonna have a go at doing a little bit of tidying up on these crate shelves, and then I'm gonna work on my commission of Bella the cat that I did a little draw with me video on, so I'll catch you up later. I've just realised that my fairy lights have fallen down. I need to sort that out. But yeah, I've finished having a little bit of a tidy up. I don't feel 100% satisfied with the organisation or anything like that. I think until I get some more suitable shelves, it'll have to just do for now. So I'm going to work on this commission of Bella that I've managed to get to the nose. I am just going to do a few hours of drawing this and see how far I get. I feel a little bit like out of my routine because I've been spending so long setting that printer and stuff up, but I think I've got a bit of time now just to work on this for a bit. Hello, it's Tuesday today, and I'm about to work on the next part of my latest Patreon tutorial, which is a fox. And it's actually going to be the last part of the tutorial because I'm right at the bottom now. I am on the grass and flowers. So, but yeah, I thought I'd get all of that done in one part, but I didn't. It took me quite a while, so I'm going to film that next part now. Hey gorgeous, are you going to be nice and quiet for me while I do my tutorial? Hey? Big yawns. So this is the current progress on the fox. As you can see, I've done half of the grass and clover flowers, and now I just need to do this other half. So I'm gonna get on with filming that now. I'm really happy with how this tutorial has turned out. I think a lot of people struggle drawing like grass and stuff, so hopefully this helps to make it a little bit easier. Hello everyone, and welcome back to part 10 of the fox tutorial. I hope that you're all doing really well, and I'm sure you're probably excited to finish this. So without further ado, let's just get stuck in. Okay, so first things first, exactly like the last video that we did, I'm going to focus on these longer, sort of more obvious pieces, and then we're going to work on the filler in between, and then we'll draw around the flowers and then add a bit of detail to those afterwards. So I'm going to start on this little bit of grass that comes up here because I want to make sure I don't leave that out. So May Green 170, just going to take that up there. Then let's do this long piece that crosses over it. So I'll just map that in, and then that's just like a little piece. Again, just sort of like fading it down as I get to the bottom. I need a bit more here. Just anywhere that looks like it needs a bit of extra something. Maybe a bit at the top here. I finished. I'm so happy with how this one turned out. I'll just focus on the bottom bit for you. There we go. So you can see all of the grass and flowers are finished. So yes, I'm definitely going to have to make some prints, some cards, bookmarks, whatever out of this because I love this design. And it did really well on Facebook too. It kind of like went viral a bit when I last posted it. I got 1,000 likes and I never ever get that many likes on Facebook, so it must be a popular one. So I think I need to take that as a sign to make something out of this. Right, now that I've finished that, I just need to upload a photo of the finished piece to my Patreon Facebook group. Anyone who joins my Patreon will then be invited to join that group. So it's a lovely little like space where everyone shares the work, people are really supportive and, you know, compliment everyone on how well they're doing, and it's just a lovely space. So yes, I will be letting everyone know I've finished and I'll be working on editing this very soon. Then next we'll be working on a hummingbird, so that'll be really fun. I've really enjoyed the subjects that we've been drawing recently, so yes.
Journaling is one of those habits that I've really wanted to get into, about or when to write or anything like that.
Track their relationships and bring them up to speed.
So I've had an exciting delivery today of the card that I'm going to test out for my new printer. I really wanted to try the same card that I use on printed.com when I buy my cards, which is the Tintoretto Gesso 250 GSM card. However, it's 49p a sheet and that's the cheapest that I could find it across any website. It's the same price pretty much everywhere and the delivery cost is like £10 pretty much everywhere. So it's not the most cost effective just for now while I'm trying everything out, and I'm probably going to waste a few sheets because I'm getting to know like the printer settings and stuff. And this card is from Amazon, so it's got free delivery, which is already a lot more cost effective, and it's 34p per sheet and it's 250 GSM, made from a sustainable source of pulp. So yeah, they're both made from sustainable sources, and on first glance it does look different. It's a little bit more of a bright white compared to the Tintoretto Gesso, and the hammered effect is more obvious, like it's like a bigger pattern, if that makes sense. So I'm going to try and keep an open mind with it because it would be a lot cheaper to buy this one compared to the other paper, but we'll see how it goes. I'm going to have a little practice on this. So this is the Amazon card that I've bought, the hammered card, and this is my usual card, the Tintoretto Gesso, and as you can see it's pretty obvious how much warmer this card is and how much brighter this one is, and the little hammered effect is a lot smaller and subtler on that one, but more like rough on this one. So I do like this better on first glance, but let's see how this looks once it's been printed on, because that'll be the real test. I've also just been playing around with the print layout because the card itself doesn't take up the whole sheet of A4, so I've got this little space at the bottom and it would be a shame to waste it. So I've tried creating some little gift tags that I would love to sell as like little sets for gift wrapping, and it just makes really good use of the space, so I've been able to fit 4 on there. I don't know if it'll be a good size once it's printed, but I guess there's only one way to find out. Also, I've noticed that quite a few of the sheets have like little dents in the corner, which isn't great. Might mess up my idea of trying to use the whole sheet, but yeah, that's not good. I think when you're paying 34p a sheet it shouldn't come like that, but hey ho, let's see how this printing goes. So select the size and type of the paper, A4, plain. I'm gonna have to research this. Okay, I've just used the app to try and do it, so I'm hoping I've done this right. I chose fine art paper because it's, I'm guessing, the most similar to the paper that I've used, but yeah, I'm a bit nervous. I'm really, really nervous in case it goes really bad. Very shaky. I think I definitely need to invest in some proper shelves. Ooh. Okay, so I don't know what I did wrong there, but it's printed like half of it out quite faded. I need to have another look at this. I also did it on the wrong side. Right, let's try that again. Okay, that's definitely better. I did it the right way around this time. The only thing I'd say is it looks a little bit faded, like the colours aren't quite bright enough. But I'm impressed. That printed out a lot quicker too. I think I pressed the wrong setting last time, but yeah, I think I need to look into why the colours aren't quite right. If you compare this one, which is from printed.com, to this one, the colours are a lot more pink and not quite as crisp, but I wouldn't say it's far off considering this is one that I printed myself. Definitely need to have a little research though, but oh, these little tags, they'll be really cute. I like those. Yeah, so far I like it. I really need to research this a little bit more, I think. Right, I've just tried turning up like the vibrance and stuff on the file, so let's see if that makes a difference. Okay, print number 2, and that is definitely an improvement. I wouldn't say it's perfect just yet. That is the printed.com one. I don't think it's far off. It's almost like it's got a bit too much light areas in it. It's not as balanced as that one, but compared to this one, I have had a little go at trimming them. Compared to that one, it's definitely a lot more vibrant, so I don't know if I just don't like this paper. I just really prefer the subtleness of that one, but that's definitely better. I think it's really nice quality, like if you look how crisp the logo is. One thing I will say is there's some little like dots. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. Can you see those little dots? I don't know if that's from the printer or what, but yeah, we're getting there. I don't know how long I'm gonna spend playing around with this today, but right, so this was the first one that I did. That was the second one, and I've just done another one with a higher DPI than the others. So they were printed at 300 DPI and I changed it to 400 DPI for this one, and this definitely looks a lot more sharp, has a better quality print overall. It's still not 100% though, because if you look at the back of one of my printed.com cards, look how like crisp and dark that logo looks in comparison to that one. I don't know how I would change that, but yeah, it's definitely looking a lot better. There aren't really any of those little dots on this version. Like, I need a break now from figuring out that printer, because that's just like drained me. I'm just not good with the technicalities of it, but I think I might have to order some Tintoretto gesso paper because I just like the feel of it better. It feels better quality. I'm hoping that it'll print nicer because it is a more luxurious paper, and that's the paper that I've been selling on Etsy for a few years now, so I don't want the quality to seem like it's like drastically changed or anything like that. And because I do plan on making use of that extra space, it's not like I'm only getting one greeting card out of each sheet. I'm getting multiple products out of it, and I could sell a pack of 4 gift tags for like a few £, you know, just so then it makes it worth the while. But yeah, I think that is enough experimenting for today. I need to edit the last part of the Fox tutorial for Patreon, so I'm going to get on with that now. And if I have some time after, I might do a little bit more of my commissions. I just feel like that's proper taken like a big chunk of my afternoon, and I don't feel like I've really achieved that much, but At least I know that I don't like that paper. I suppose that's an achievement in itself, isn't it? It's a step in the right direction. So yeah, I'm gonna stop blabbing on now. Say hello. Hello. So this morning I have done all my freelance work. I do that first thing now just so it's done. And then I did some video editing for YouTube. Paddy is very unsettled today because they're building like a shed or something next door and he doesn't like all the noise, but anyway. And now the afternoon is all mine to do whatever I want with, and I'm gonna start the outline for the... Hello? I'm going to start the outline for the next Patreon tutorial, the hummingbird, get that done, and then at least everyone can start working on that until I get filming, and then I'm going to work on commissions after that. So let's just get stuck in. So this is what we'll be drawing for our next Patreon tutorial. It's a hummingbird and flower, and because I do have the 2 tiers, the fundamentals is always a focused area of the advanced tutorial, which is this one. So the advanced tier, draw the whole thing, and then fundamentals will be drawing just the bird without the flower. So yeah, I'm always a bit unsure what to do with that whole splitting up the tiers, but for now it's working. I might see how we get on with it. But yeah, I'm gonna get on with the outline now. I always use a ruler on my hand so that the image doesn't like start moving all over the place. But yeah, last night I had a good think about that whole printing situation, and I really just wanted to try the Tintoretto gesso paper, and I had another look online and a different website popped up that I hadn't seen before. So I had a look at it, and they sell the 300 GSM Tintoretto gesso paper for a lot cheaper than the other websites. They didn't charge that much for the delivery, it was £5 delivery, and the more you order, the cheaper it is, and none of the other websites were offering that as an option. Like, it was just the same price no matter what. So I managed to get the thicker paper for a much cheaper price. So I don't know, it almost seems too good to be true. So I'm not counting my chickens until they've hatched, kind of thing. I'm gonna see how it looks when it gets here. It might be like a different paper, I don't know. But yeah, I don't think that paper I tried from Amazon is the best for printing. I don't feel like it soaks the ink up very well because it's got a bit more of a shine to it, like it's coated, but I'm not very knowledgeable about this kind of stuff, so I might be completely wrong, but I'm gonna give the other paper a try. And it's already been dispatched, so I mean, it's going really well so far. There we go, finished the line drawing now for the hummingbird, and I'm just going to scan it in so that I can upload it to Patreon. Just thought I might as well scan my fox drawing too, so I've got a digital copy that I can add to my website, my list of tutorials, and hopefully I can make some greeting cards out of it. Ready? Gentle. Good boy. Hello, I'm just about to start on the next part of the Paddy tutorial for YouTube. So this is what I've done so far. All the parts are already on YouTube, and I'm going to work on this next little section now. So yeah, I'll take you along with me. Hello everyone and welcome back to part 10 of the English Bull Terrier tutorial in coloured pencils. There we go, I've just finished that part. I was hoping to get this entire black patch area done, but it just takes so long to do black fur, especially when you're like doing really short little strokes to build it up. So I didn't get as far as I thought I would, but I'm really happy with it. It looks so much like him. I can't wait till it's done so that I can get it framed and put it up on the wall. We don't really have much artwork here at all, which might seem weird for somebody who spends their life creating art, but yeah, I would like to get this up in front of my desk possibly soon. So yeah, I'm really happy with how that turned out. I think my favourite part is the nose. I just love how soft it looks. It's now the Tuesday after, and I didn't want to wrap this vlog up until I received the new Tintoretto gesso card that I ordered, and it literally came in like 2 days. I thought the service was really good on that website, and it arrived on the Friday, but I didn't want to open it until I had a chance to like sit down and film me trying it out and stuff. So I'm gonna open it now. I can't even get in it. I'm really hoping it's the same card. I'm a little bit nervous to open it in case it's not. I don't like it. This is so hard to get into. There we go. Oh, I got a Mawam. Oh, look at that. Little Koala Mawam. And it's from Wow Vow. So they're a wedding stationery company. Oh, and I think, is that the same card? Oh, hi, darling. Oh, you've got your paw up. This isn't a treat for you. I'm sorry. Do you want a treat? It's the same card. I can't believe it. I've actually found the same card that I used at printed.com. So I'm going to have a go at printing on that now. I feel like that print quality, it looks a lot better. And I think it's because the paper's soaked the inks up a little bit more than the other one. Like even my logo looks a lot better. I'd still say I haven't got the colours exactly the same, like that still looks a little bit warmer to me, but I think the quality looks the same now. I think it really was just a case of using a different paper. Yeah, I think a little bit better quality makes all the difference with this, so take that from my experience that don't cheap out on a really cheap paper if you're printing for yourself, because it does make a big difference. I think if I hadn't already seen the depth of colour that you get with the printed.com cards, I would have been fine with that, but because I've already been selling them like with this nice quality print, I don't know, it just wasn't quite cutting it for me. But yeah, I'm really pleased with how that's turned out. I'd be interested to see like a new design that I haven't got an example of already. Then I'm sort of looking at it with fresh eyes and I've got nothing to compare it with, but I am super happy with the quality of this printer and I'm excited to start making my own cards. So I really hope you've enjoyed this vlog, testing out my new printer with me. I'm sure there'll be lots more to come where I'll be really delving into like the card making and gift tags and whatever else I decide to make process. So please make sure to give this video a like if you enjoyed it, because it really does help me out. Subscribe to see more vlogs like this and I shall see you in the next one. So bye for now.